Good morning. So, once again, let us continue with the chapter which we were doing, food and health. Okay, so in that we saw yesterday about the components of the food, which were the carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, isn't it? Roughage and water. So, after that, let's move on to a second term which we are learning is balanced diet. Now, you have learnt it earlier as well. What is balanced diet? Eating the food which is containing all the components of the food and in appropriate, or you can say the amount in which it is required, in that adequate amount. Okay, that is called as a balanced diet. So if you are eating food which is having all the components of the food and they are there in the adequate amount, in the amount that which is required and which is needed, okay, in this way you can say that the food which we have eaten is a balanced diet. Okay, how is that a balanced diet? Because it is having all the components of the food and also it is there in the required amount, in the adequate required amount. Then it is called as a balanced diet. Okay, so next, balanced diet is why it is required. If you eat a balanced diet, then you will have the proper growth of your body and you will become fit and fine. Okay, so eating a balanced diet is very important for the proper growth of your body and also remaining healthy. So as on page number 214, a pyramid is given. In that pyramid, first is fats and oils, since they are required in very less amount. Okay, so fats are at the top, at the peak. Then proteins, as they are what you can say required for the body wear and tear, also growing of your body, isn't it? So must have one of the portions in the diet, as they are mainly important in the growing age. So since you are children, you should eat proteins every day. Then comes your vitamins and minerals. They are your protective foods. They protect you from the diseases. So they are also required. How many? 5 portions every day. Okay. Then carbohydrates, because it is required in more quantity, so it is at the base of the pyramid. Okay, so in addition to the balanced diet, our body needs regular exercise, adequate rest and sleep to stay healthy and active. Not only the food is important, the body should be given enough exercise as well. Okay, so you should exercise. The way you play outside, outdoors playing is also counted as an exercise. So exercise daily, also eat proper food, also take adequate rest. Okay, rest is also very important. 6 to 8 hours of rest is important, is required by your body daily. So daily you should sleep for 6 to 8 hours minimum. Okay. Then exercise keeps our bones and our muscles strong. What does exercise do? Exercise keeps our bones and muscles strong. Rest and sleep help us to get relaxed and refreshed. If you sleep, your body feels really energized, isn't it? Refresh. So sleep is important, exercise is important, as well as a balanced diet is also what you should be having. Okay, a balanced diet is also required. So in this way, all in all, if you are looking at your body properly, you are exercising daily, you are eating the balanced diet, and if you are resting, you will be fit and fine. Okay. Then we come to diseases. Now, what are diseases? suppose you do not exercise, suppose you don't eat a balanced diet, suppose you are not resting your body appropriately, then what happens is diseases enter your body. Okay, bimari, that is diseases. Now these diseases are mainly of two types: communicable disease and non-communicable disease. What are these? Communicable diseases means they are spread from one person who is infected to another healthy person. Right now we are having the pandemic of coronavirus. It is a communicable disease. Okay, that is why the government is telling you not to go outside. Why? If you go outside and if you come in contact with a person who is already affected, then you will also get the disease, isn't it? So such type of diseases which can spread from person to person is called as communicable disease. Okay, this is called as a communicable disease. Means it can pass from one affected person, okay, to a healthy person. एक बीमार इंसान से दूसरे हट्टे कट्टे हेल्दी इंसान को वो बीमारी लग जाती है. दैट इज कॉल्ड कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज, है ना. कम्युनिकेट होता है, इट कम्युनिकेट्स, इट इज स्प्रेडिंग. ओके, सो कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज are diseases that can be passed on from an infected person. Infected means who is having the disease. So an infected person to a healthy person. Okay, this is called as a communicable disease. Now when I say disease, if I take proper care, I told you that you will be healthy. What is healthy? Healthy means you are in a state where your body and your mind is both very good. Okay, so when you are healthy, right now I will say, if I am not having any disease, I feel refreshed, I feel energized, I can do my work, isn't it? So I am in a state of physical and mental well-being. Okay, I am proper, I am up to date for now. Okay, I am very energetic, I am very feeling very good, that is. So if I feel good, then I can say I am healthy. Okay, but if something happens to me, if suppose I have a pain somewhere, or if suppose I am not feeling good, है ना, I have fever or I have indigestion, then that is called as a state wherein your physical being is not good, है ना, you are not feeling good. So that would be a state of disease. Okay, so a disease is a state where the body and or the mind are not in a healthy condition. So when I fall sick, I say I am having a disease. Okay, and if I don't have any disease, if I feel all right, if I am feeling good, then I will say I am healthy. Okay, so as I told you, communicable and non-communicable diseases are the two types of diseases which we can have. Communicable disease which can pass from, if I get infected, I can pass it to my family member. Okay, whoever is with me, I pass it on to them. Okay, that is called a communicable disease. But if I am having a disease which does not spread to others, that is called a non-communicable disease. Okay, so disease which can spread is called communicable disease. Disease which cannot spread from an infected person to a healthy person is known as non-communicable disease. Okay, so these communicable diseases now they are caused because of germs, which we say microorganisms as well. The germs include the bacteria, viruses, microorganisms I am talking about. So protozoa, these are all types of microorganisms, very tiny organisms, very very small, which we cannot see with our eyes. Okay, these are microorganisms and we also call them germs, kitanu, isn't it? So They are bacteria, viruses, protozoas, okay, fungi. These are all types of microorganisms which are able to cause diseases. They will infect you and they will cause problems to you. Okay, so the communicable diseases are spread because of microorganisms such as bacteria, virus, fungi, and protozoa. Microbes that cause diseases are called germs. So we generally call them germs. Okay. Now these germs spread when we are coughing or when we are sneezing or spitting. Okay. खांसी या जुकाम, then थूकना है ना यहाँ वहाँ. This all leads to the spread of a communicable disease. In this way, the germs pass on to the healthy person. Okay, that is why we should never ever spit anywhere. We should cover our nose while sneezing and coughing. Okay, why? Because the germs, when we sneeze, when we cough or spit, the germs are there in that and they will then go and infect a healthy person. That is why we should always cover our mouth when we are sneezing and coughing. Okay, so what will happen? The germs will not spread in the air. We should not spit anywhere. What will happen if I don't spit? My the sputum will not have germs, and if I spit anywhere, okay, they will spread in the air. But if I spit in my basin, okay, and flush it immediately, then no one will get the contamination, no one will get the infection. Okay, so that is why it is important that you never cough, sneeze and spit in public. Okay, so germs enter our body when we sneeze, spit and cough. Okay, that is why we should always cover our mouth and not spit in public. Insects such as flies and mosquitoes also spread disease causing germs. Now you must have seen the flies, mosquitoes, they sit on all the dirty things, isn't it? Garbage and rubbish, whatever is thrown everywhere, these flies, mosquitoes, they sit on them. What happens? The germs, they stick to their legs, है ना? In insects के legs में ये चिपक जाते हैं germs, and when they come and sit